welcome back to Water Cooler Updates. I'm Jeremy Henry, and this is the Breakroom, where I talk about the news, the gossip, and laugh a lot. I'm ready to fill you in, so grab a drink, sit back, and hear me out. Okay, the biggest thing in the news right now is Joe Biden has pardoned his son, Hunter Biden. Now, he repeatedly told everyone in the news, everybody who questioned him, that he wasn't going to do that. So the thing is, why would he do it now? I don't think it's Joe's fault entirely. I don't think he's completely responsible for this. I think, and this is just me, I think Hunter swapped out the Thanksgiving turkey pardons. So when Joe was signing the forms, he accidentally pardoned Hunter and Blossom, which means now that Peach is going to prison for a long time. During a recent interview on the Full Send podcast, Mark Cuban admitted that after investing something like $20 million into 85 companies over 111 episodes of Shark Tank, he's in the red. And he said, I quote, "I've gotten beat." Ditto, said one woman. I don't think it's any surprise that he would make poor choices, okay? Obviously, he supported Kamala. But on the positive side, he's rich. I'm sure he can write this off. He can just take his losses and get some tax advantages. But in January, he can be unburdened by what has been. And then on Saturday, President-elect Trump threatened to impose 100% tariffs on Brics nations. Okay, this is several countries that are made up together. If they shift away from the U.S., so if the Brics shift away from the U.S. Dollar in international trade, he will impose 100% tariffs on Brics. Any idea what tariffs on Brics will do to the price of homes? Asked one woman. There's a new medication on the market that's being called a vaccine for AIDS. That's a big deal. It's a twice yearly shot that was 100% effective in preventing HIV infections in women, and it worked nearly as well with men. Meanwhile, the COVID vaccine was so effective that now people won't even trust a shot of tequila. In other news, Democrats are turning on themselves. They're asking Kamala Harris to stop asking her supporters for money after she reportedly raised $1.4 billion in campaign contributions and ended up $20 million in debt. If she couldn't balance her own campaign checkbook, okay, if she couldn't balance that, can you imagine her trying to balance the national budget? I think we'd finally get the answer to the question that she's always asking. What can be unburdened by what has been? Another $1 trillion in debt. That's what. Well, that's all the news, the gossip, all the stuff for today. All right, it's time to get back to work. You got to go to work. You got to make your living. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss out on the Breakroom gossip, all right? The Breakroom content, a.k.a. the Water Cooler Updates. Stay tuned for In the Wrong, the wacky game show where nobody's ever right.